All I would have given gladly not to be standing here today. The greatest day of our time has been struck down by the foulest day of our time. Today, John Fitzgerald Kennedy lives on the immortal words and works that he left behind. He lives on in the mind and memories of mankind. He lives on in the hearts of his countrymen. No words are sad enough to express a sense of loss. No words are strong enough to express our determination to continue the forward thrust of America that he began. The dream of conquering the vastness of space, the dream of partnership across the Atlantic and across the Pacific as well, the dream of a peace corps in less developed nations, the dream of education for all our children, the dream of jobs for all who seek them and need them, the dream of care for our elderly, the dream of an all-out attack on mental illness, and above all, the dream of equal rights for all Americans. Whatever their race or color, these and other American dreams have been vitalized by his drive and by his dedication, and now the ideas and the ideals which he so nobly represented must and will be translated into effective action. Under John Kennedy's leadership, this nation has demonstrated that it has the courage to seek peace, and it has the fortitude to seek war. We have proved that we are a good and reliable friend to those who seek peace and freedom. We have shown that we can also be a formidable foe to those who reject the path of peace and those who seek to impose upon us or our allies the yoke of tyranny. This nation will keep its commitments from South Vietnam to West Berlin. We will be unceasing in the search for peace, resourceful in the pursuit for areas of agreement, even with those with whom we differ, and generous and loyal to those who join with us in common cause. And let us all know we will extend no special privilege and impose no persecution. We will carry on the fight against poverty and misery and disease and ignorance in other lands and in our own. We will serve all the nation, not one sector or section, but all one group, but all Americans. Our American unity does not depend on unanimity. We have differences, but now, as in the past, we can derive from those differences strength, not weakness, wisdom, not despair. Both as a people and a government, we can unite upon a program that is wise and just, enlightened and constructive. For 30 years, Capitol Hill has been my home. I have shared many moments of pride with you. Pride in the ability of the Congress of the United States to act, to be any crisis, to distill from our differences strong programs of national action. And the assassin's bullet has thrust upon me the burden of the presidency. I'm here today to say I need your help. I cannot bear this burden alone. I need the help of all Americans and all America. Our most immediate tasks are here on this hill. First, no memorial, oration, or eulogy could more eloquently honor President Kennedy's memory than the earliest possible passage of the Civil Rights Bill for which he fought for so long. We have talked long enough in this country about equal rights. We have talked for 100 years and more. It is time now to write the next chapter and to write in the books of law. I urge you again, as I did in 1957 and again in 1960, to enact a civil rights law so that we can afford to eliminate from this nation every trace of discrimination and oppression that is based upon race or color. There could be no greater source of strength to this nation, both at home and abroad. And second, no act of ours could more fittingly continue the work of President Kennedy than the early passage of the tax bill, for which he fought all this long year. This is a bill designed to increase our national income and federal revenues and to provide insurance against recession. That bill, if passed without delay, means more security for those now working, more jobs for those now without them, and more incentive for our economy. This does not mean that we will not meet our unfilled needs or that we will not honor our commitments. We will do both. The need is here. The need is now. I ask for your help. We meet in grief, but let us also meet in renewed dedication and renewed vigor. Let us meet in action, in tolerance, and mutual understanding. The time has come for Americans of all races and creeds and political beliefs to understand and respect one another. So let us put an end to the teaching and the preaching of hate and evil and violence. Let us turn away from the fanatics of the far left and the far right, from the impostors of bitterness and bigotry, from those defiant of law, and those who pour venom into our nation's bloodstream. So let us hear highly resolved that John Fitzgerald Kennedy did not live nor die in vain. And on this Thanksgiving Eve, as we gather together to ask for the Lord's blessing and give him our thanks, let us unite in those familiar and cherished words. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Thank you.